What is up, my friends? You are very welcome along to today's Anfield Agenda news roundup. Want to start by apologising again for the lack of live streams recently. I'm still really under the weather. I haven't got the energy, in all honesty. Whatever this bug is, it's knocked it out of me. So I haven't got the energy to go through a live stream. So I'm just going to keep uploading these short videos as and when I can. And I hope you guys understand. I want to get back to live streaming as soon as I can. But quite simply, I've been bedridden for the last 3 or 4 days. So look, my friends, lots to get through today. We're going to start off with a bit of a scare around the Dominic SZOBOSZLAI injury situation. So Ian Doyle posted earlier on to say that there was a bit of confusion when a Hungarian outlet posted that Dominic SZOBOSZLAI could indeed be missing for up to a month. That obviously sent a lot of us into panic mode, definitely myself, and that's since been played down a little bit. I believe they've backtracked a little bit on that length of injury. Liverpool haven't put out a statement on it, and as we know, these are medical records, so you've got to respect people's privacy as well. Sometimes Liverpool are forthcoming with bits of information, sometimes they aren't. But I hope, and I'm sure you guys do as well, that Dominic SZOBOSZLAI will be back fit and playing for Liverpool as soon as possible, because we clearly missed him at the Emirates. We were really lacking in his energy and work rate there, and of course his guile as well. So hopefully Dom is back with us sooner rather than later. You know, we're playing Burnley at the weekend. All due respect to them, you should hope we're able to get through that game if he isn't available. But we'll of course have Waturo back, so that's going to give us a few options in midfield. Maybe Jurgen pushes Alexis McAllister a little bit further forward. On the managerial search, a couple of weird things. First one is that Xabi Alonso has not only been linked to the Liverpool job, but he's recently been linked to the Chelsea job. Now, don't panic. There's not a chance in hell he's going to go and take the Chelsea job. Why would he? It's absolutely a mess over there at the minute. Todd Bowley's charges aren't really, well, they ain't cutting the mustard, are they? And Pochettino apparently can't be sacked because, according to a report, they don't have the money to sack him. If they sacked him, it would put them in breach of profit and sustainability. So I don't know what happens there then. Do you just carry on with a manager that, you know, isn't really getting the performances out of the players? Do you look at the purchasing of the players? What do you do? But Todd Bowley's time at Chelsea hasn't really been great so far, and I think Strasbourg, the other club he owns, their fans aren't very happy with him either. So I'm gleefully chuckling at that, or more the notion of the fact they think they could get Xabi Alonso when Liverpool are interested, and of course Liverpool will tug on Alonso's heartstrings. Now, regarding our own search for a manager, Xabi Alonso was still the favourite to get the job. He's about 1 to 2 on with the bookies, but another name that's certainly starting to do the rounds a little bit, especially coming out of Portugal, which you'd understand, is Ruben Amorim. A report today said Liverpool are starting their evaluations to look into finding their next manager. Xabi Alonso is indeed first on the list, but Sporting's Ruben Amorim also stands out as an alternative. And I got to be honest, I don't know too much about Ruben Amorim. I've been trying to find out a little bit over the past week or two, but really don't know too much about him. Don't really watch Sporting, so don't know a style of football. So if you guys have anything you'd like to put into the comment section, it would be greatly appreciated, so please do let me know. I'm sure you guys seen this news yesterday, but in case you haven't, Liverpool's game against Manchester City, which takes place, I think March the 10th, if my memory is correct. It's a 3:45 kickoff on Sunday on Sky, and the reason it's 3:45 is because Merseyside Police have asked for the game to be put to 3:45 rather than 4:30. I don't really understand what difference 45 minutes is going to make. If you're worried about people having a few drinks before the game and getting rowdy, is 45 minutes really going to change that? I certainly don't think so myself, but maybe I'm missing something very obvious here. Again, love to know your thoughts on that one. A bit of transfer news, and why not? Liverpool are reported to be having concrete interest in Johan Bakayoko. PSV Eindhoven's club director has admitted that this is his last season at the club and he's valued at about £35 million. Now, I definitely know you guys are up on Bakayoko because lots of you have been letting me know in our live streams how much you rate him. So would this be value at 35 million? Do you think that we're interested if Mo goes, or do you think we're interested regardless of whether Mo goes or not? Regarding Mo, some reports coming out of Saudi Arabia that there could be a £150 million offer excuse me, coming for him in the summer from Al Ali, I believe it is, or Al Ittihad, Al Ittihad. So again, I want to ask the question: would you take £150 million in the summer for Mohamed Salah? I got to say, I would. 1 year left on his contract, the age profile. I think £150 million, if you could get that, would be exceptional business. As much as it would be a huge loss to the team. I feel like maybe with Jurgen departing at the end of the season, maybe Mo feels like it's time to make a clean break for him. But then again, look, it's all just speculation, isn't it, until we hear from the great man himself and what he wants to do about his future. So would love to know your thoughts on that. Do you think 150 million is enough, or do you think somebody would have to go higher than that? I mean, I can't imagine anybody would with 1 year left on his deal, but there you go. And probably the most angering story I've read over the past day comes from IFAB, the football lawmakers. So IFAB is expected to give the go-ahead to a trial of sin bins for dissent and tactical fouls from next season, with the FA Cup potentially being the biggest competition to use them. This is the most idiotic, stupid thing I've ever heard in my life. Nobody wants sin bins in football. Nobody. Because you know what that does? That gives the referees even more of an opportunity to impact the outcomes of title races, of games. And let's be frank, the use of VAR in the Premier League has been subjectively poor. I know Howard Webb loves to come out and pat himself on the back and say what a great job they're all doing, but the rest of us that live in reality have major, major issues. So rather than trying to just keep implementing stupid ideas after stupid ideas, how about we get what we have right? How about we focus on getting the systems correct? For me, I'd love them to scrap VAR altogether. Keep semi-automated offsides, which are due to come in next season. Keep the goal line technology, maybe even increase that all the way across the back line of the pitch. And certainly a few other bits and pieces that we have, no problem. But the idea of sin bins in football for dissent and tactical fouls, it's too subjective. And that's what bugs me straight away. It says dissent and tactical fouls. So the referee will just have to make up their mind about why Liverpool are going to get loads of them and why Rodri doesn't get any of them. Because that's immediately what I thought in my head. Because if we think of tactical fouls, for me anyway, Manchester City certainly topped the list over the years of teams that are fairly astute at tactical fouls and rotating their tactical fouls. So I'm not for this at all. I think it's the most stupid idea I've heard in a long time. I seen it being discussed on Sky last night. The journalist didn't seem overly enthusiastic about it either. And I just wish IFAB would consult the footballing public. I know that people think that they're gods and that they run the world because they look after football, and we've got Gianni Infantino making cringy videos with Drake looking like his weird uncle. It's all very strange. Stop messing around with the game. You're going to drive people away from it. It's the people's sport. It's a beautiful game. Leave it the hell alone until you can get the stuff that you have going on sorted. Until then, stop trying to change it every single season. Sort out the handball rule. That'd be great. We'd all very much appreciate if you could do that. You know, just let us know what a handball is, because we're all very confused about that. So for me, the idea of bringing in sin bins is absolutely farcical, and it's a massive no from me. But I want to know what you guys think. So look, thank you again for watching, my friends. I hope to record another video this evening if I'm able to. But until then, appreciate you guys tuning in. Appreciate all your messages, asking how myself and the family are. We really appreciate it. And I will catch up with you soon. Much love. Bye-bye.